Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome back to Saber Brick Studios. My name is Jeremy. I hope you guys are having a great day. This is episode number 3 of my Lego Star Wars The Coruscant Clone Base mock series here on my channel. If you guys do not know, I'm going to be bringing this mock to Brickworld Chicago on top of my Pirates of the Caribbean mock called Sharktooth Bay. Please go check those series out if you guys have not seen that. But yes, guys, I'm going to start calling these episodes because I'm going to be uploading probably 3 to 4 of these per week because Brickworld is less than 14 days away when this mock needs to be completed. So I'm going to really cram on this mock this week. This week, I'm going to mostly focus on the base portion. I'm going to get the entire side of that done. I want to have this kind of finalized so I can work on the outside details and other stuff like that. So hope you guys are excited for this week. We have a lot to get done, so let's get right into it. Alright guys, so as you guys can probably tell, the front section of this is not 100% done yet. We mostly worked on that last week. I got a lot of these kind of panel details done, added some more colors, but I recently added this kind of like I don't even know what it's called, but it has this like sort of edge there. I think it gives a nice kind of detail there. It's very subtle, but I think it's very effective in doing that. And I think it's going to make a nice like kind of balcony area here. I'm going to make some sniper nests here, so there's going to be some clone troopers, for example. I have a 501st, something like this, that can look down directly onto this scene. I do want to have that basically across the entire top portion of this. This may be a kind of command center or lookout area here with glass. I'm not 100% sure on that yet, but one major detail you guys may see is I've actually built the extended roof part that I'm going to build for the second floor. As you guys can tell, there's a nice wide gap into this, very tall. You can fit that entire 501st walker. I apologize, the inside of this is very messy. There's a lot of things that I have to kind of get done this week, including the prison cell area, the barrack area, and stuff. So there's definitely a lot to do this week. One of the designs I went right off the bat with was designing a pillar. I could have just used a bunch of bricks and built it up. That would have been less sturdy than this. So what I decided to do was use a Technic kind of pin system here, using these kind of like sideways plates and stuff like that with these kind of like Technic pins sticking out of there. This allows this not only to spin, but it actually is so much sturdier than brick. This thing is seriously so solid. Using these kind of upside down pieces, you guys can tell here, this is going to be the other one. I'm going to kind of build one on here just to show you guys my design for that. I think it looks really great. I still have to add a few more grill pieces in here and another like light fixture and whatnot. I think it looks really unique and really awesome. I've never really seen anyone do anything like this before. I'm also going to build some more support panels here to kind of lock this in place so it doesn't keep spinning around, though. It is kind of cool that it does have that ability to just spin. So I'm going to build some kind of machinery racks and other stuff like that on that side. Of course, the other side is going to look exactly the same as this, and this entire upper level is going to be completely light gray kind of plates here. I do have to order a few more of those parts beforehand. I do have quite a few over there. So yeah, guys, that's really exciting. I'm going to go into a time lapse of myself building the next kind of portion, or pillar, I should say. So hope you guys enjoy the time lapse. Let's get right into it. Alright guys, so I just finished up the second pillar design. It's the exact same as the other one. It's just going to be on the opposite side. This is an extremely sturdy design. It does spin, but guys, the Technic pins that kind of go in and out of here, if I can kind of remove this for you guys, this Technic pin that connects right into that pillar there really gives this a nice sturdy design and saves me a lot of parts. These are just two sideways 2x6 kind of bricks, and then with a couple 1x2s and other Technics, and then surrounded by tile and plates on the other side. I think it looks really great. I think it's a really unique design. Yes, guys, I'm going to be building support beams kind of on these sides here to kind of not only keep it in place, but actually give it a lot more life and detail. I may even put some lights here on either side of this once I'm done and finalized with this. So I'm really happy with this pillar design, guys. Now I'm going to continue working on this base portion, this top upper deck area, the kind of sniper areas up here, and other lower areas down here in the base. Get that all squared away and ready to go. So there's a lot more to get done this week, guys, so let's continue. So guys, after a little while of designing the kind of exterior of this building, I'm very pleased with how this looks. I added so much more details and so much more height to this building. I think it really looks awesome. There's a lot of color contrast, which is what I'm going for. So I'm going to kind of go throughout this entire building and show you guys what I got. So, as you guys can tell, I've added a lot of kind of smaller details on the kind of wall areas entering here. There's even some light fixtures. I'm not sure if I really like that design of that like small light kind of shining down. I'm not really sure if that part is going to stay. I do really like these kind of features that I built in week number 2, or episode number 2, excuse me. And then obviously the main part that you guys can see is this entire kind of like front wall kind of chunk area with the command center. You guys can see some clone troopers and cloned officers kind of right in there. I think that looks really awesome. I'm going to kind of clean up the glass pieces so they look a lot better. But I think that scene is going to look so cool. I'm going to have a lot of control panels and other things that you can see right into the kind of base, which is what I'm going for. I think that's really awesome. There's also 6 of these kind of like sniper rack areas here. They're not like full windows, but they kind of act like it. I see them a lot. I saw them a lot in the Revenge of the Sith. Kind of reminds me of like the open kind of window feel in Coruscant on the Jedi Temple and other buildings like that. So these could easily be opened, and you could easily have a 501st Trooper or a Shock Trooper have some sort of rifle, or maybe they're arming some sort of, let's see here, like a turret gun, if I can find one real quick. Like for this, for example, one of these guns, right? These could be sticking right outside this like window area here as a defense for this base. I think that's really awesome. It looks great, all closed up and stuff. I wonder how it would look if some of them are open and some were not. I have to kind of experiment with that. Other features you guys may notice is this kind of snot technique on the top of here. This is just for future expansions. If I do in fact decide to expand this MOC, it's going to be a lot easier to kind of place roofs and other things on top of this MOC. But at Brick Fair, guys, I really want this MOC to be able to be seen from all angles, so that when people are looking at this from this way, they can come around to the side of the table and kind of see this like kind of landing area here. I did not have any time to work on this portion of the base in episode 3 this week, but I do really like the work I got done. A lot of design stuff. I spent a lot of time doing that. Next week, are we focusing on the bottom level interior and the top level interior? I keep saying next week, I mean next episode, because there's going to be like 3 to 4 uploads per week now. So in episode 4, you're going to see a lot of work on this interior and stuff like that. Also, guys, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I worked a lot on these kind of really sturdy Technic pillars here. I haven't really finalized the kind of designs for that as well. I'm going to work a lot on that next week. That's going to be my goal, is to get this done. But yeah, guys, the front wall is practically done. There is a gap here. I'm going to put the Republic logo. I do really like that kind of clean design using the dark red contrast and stuff like that. Also, guys, I wanted to get your opinions about this dark red color up here. Does it throw off the base too much? I think it kind of highlights the gray features a lot more here, because if it's just plain gray, you just see gray and it's kind of boring. But is that too much, having those two colors right on top of each other? Let me know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. I also really like how this looks with the gate, like this ray shield gate. There's still a lot of details I have to put on the sides of this to make it look really nice and clean. That's going to be coming up probably next week as well. Like I said, guys, my main focus next week is going to be kind of finishing up this area here so I can get working on the hangar portion, which I also want to be very open to the public so they can see directly into it and easily accessible and stuff like that. But then, guys, probably the last few weeks, I'm going to be finishing up that base plate, which I haven't really touched in a few days now, because I've been mostly focusing on the kind of design work and planning out this area properly and all that. So, hope you guys enjoyed this episode number 3 of the Coruscant clone base MOC. I cannot wait to finish up this MOC. I got probably a little under 2 weeks to finish this up, which is, it's coming fast, guys. So expect probably 5 or 6 more of these weekly episodes, or not weekly, excuse me, daily episodes I'm going to be releasing. Going to definitely be cramming the last few weeks before Brick World, which is coming up very soon. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and I will see you guys on the next one.